facing the tall man, just under 7 foot. And he's a tough customer. Good pace, good bounce, changes the pace, swings it a little bit. Tough to play. Here we go. Down the ground, no run.
The 7'1" of Mohammad Irfan, and to drive him down the ground is no mean feat. You provide them with a little bit of pace, and we saw in the first innings that the medium paces you could get after the spinners, not at all.
Wonderful fielding. Badri straight onto it. Misses him by a metre or so. It's 4. And that was the short ball, the one that you want. Yeah, he covered it beautifully.
Fast bowler and Luke Wright, you're chasing a smallish 128 of 20 overs, so you want to go hard in these first 6 overs.
Swing and a miss. I've just got a thought that Wright and Shazad need to just be careful in their running between the wickets. Both of them really fidgety characters. They don't know each other. Again, a put away ball when you want to cut. Don't want to miss out on those.
Brings extra bounce to the party, and that's what Wright will have to contend with.
There they go, up and running. And it should be the 2. Yes, it will be. Both pretty quick.
The last few overs where United really struck runs has just given them a little bit of respectability. The umpire cam on the view there, and they have to do such a... There you go, that extra bounce again.
Good pace, very good pace. When you look at these, as you say, 7'1", and you put the arm up, it's abnormal, the height. Tough to pick up early on. This is how the umpire would see it. All happening pretty quickly down that end. Who'd want to be an umpire? Tough job. Tough. Right, one more ball left. Can he get out of this over with a good one? Cut away. It's found the boundary. Yep, that'll run along. Just gives them a start in this over. So 6 for no loss.
Asfoka.
Blows hot and cold, but I tell you when it's his day, he'll take you apart easily.
Badri bowls with the new ball stump to stump, and his last game in T20 cricket in the Big Bash, he got a fifer for Preston Heat, and he'll need to fire again here today because it's spin to win, as you saw in the first innings, where the spinners really came to the party.
Top 3, boys.
And often you see sides learn from the other one. They may have learned from him. Do nothing silly.
Pepsi catch a crore.
Yeah, you catch a six in the stand. Oh, that's a boundary. That's a four. It's cut away nicely. Found the gap and applying pressure straight away onto the bowler, Shazad. Or is it right? Yeah, right. But to catch a crore, you catch one of these big sixes and you stand a chance to win some serious money. 100,000. It's to share it. Wow. Never easy though. You've got to be ready for it.
Again, a little bit of width on offer, and the cut shot has come to rights. Play very early on in the piece. He just needs to tighten up that line. Pulling a little bit too wide outside that off stump.
Yeah, anything short's going to be put away. Shazad, you'll be thinking the same. 2 or 3 short balls, watching for a pitched up delivery. He's got it fine. Oh, it's beaten Ifan. It's beaten the tall man. And will it go all the way? Yes, it does. So early pressure.
Yeah, boundary for both openers now. This one for Shehzad went for the sweep shot. And just got a little bit of an inside edge, but it's always difficult for Irfan to come down from that height. We've seen this a lot, and that's just spun away from him. It's gone to the boundary. Ahmed Shehzad, he's often running too.
Likes to use his feet. He finds the gap. It's a beautiful shot on the move. So great timing. 20 for no loss.
और 3G mobiles 50%।
Sitting there.
The VIP box, and it's a great payout for lucky HPL competition winners. They can get a chance to stand there.
Pulled away. Has it gone all the way? Yes, it has. Wonderful shot. Just remember, he's a tall man. You've got to get up nice and high. And he's middled it.
The short one not working for Irfan, and right, he's quickly onto it. He's hit that flat and it's gone right into the crowd. Chance to catch a crore, but no, not that one. It's too flat, too quickly. Great shot from Luke Wright.
Gee, middled that. It's a big boundary. What a start. Another smack over mid-wicket. And it's gone all the way. And has he been caught? Yes, it has. Oh, yes.
Opportunity. This one pitched up and just clears that left leg and gives it the kitchen sink. Didn't middle it completely, but sail into the crowd. And a little bit of a bobble, but a good catch. That's a great catch. He loves it. Catch a crore, and that's what he's done. He's got his share. First catch of this Pepsi HPL PSL.
Well. Pathan will be feeling the pressure. 2 balls, 12 runs. That's sensible cricket. He's got it through. They'll look for the second. No, he doesn't want it. That's good fielding.
But it's been a fantastic start for Quetta. It's a brilliant start. Luke Wright hitting those boundaries. Shehzad off and running. 33 already, and they're chasing 128. All the pressure on Islamabad United. Need a wicket desperately here to come back into this game.
Around the wicket. No run. The kind of start that you dream about when you're chasing a low score.
Just a comparison. Gladiators way ahead, bossing the game. And they have, with this start, they can just now bat normally, not chasing a huge target. The first 6 overs are crucial with the ball coming onto the bat, but we're into the 3rd over and they're already 35. So Gladiators really in front.
These are the 2 first 6s of the innings, and there they go, both from right to pull and a smack over mid wicket. And a leave. Now, that's something you don't see often. Just a little pad up. 34-5 for no loss.
अगर
So 3 overs gone, 35 for no loss. Luke Wright, 24 of 12, and Amish is there just sitting on the other end. 6 balls, he's got 11. And look at that batting lineup still to come. And chasing a low score, you feel him in the bounces, but anything can happen. You can change in a heartbeat. And this man played well with the bat, and Andre Russell, he's into the attack. Such a player to have on your side, so versatile. You saw the runs he scores, and now takes the ball, and just an amazing cricketer.
Yeah, well, just 3 overs gone. You'd think that United desperately need a wicket because these 2 can take the game away from you. And the short ball has not worked at all against Luke Wright. He's pounced on them from the very first one that's delivered to him. Again, shot one, smashed through mid-wicket.
Over, and you're playing catch-up. We've seen it almost every over. It's like as if it's been planned that way, but it's just been a poor delivery, straight up, short ball, and as you say, Wright's just jumped all over it. .39 in just 3.1. Wow, just what you don't need. Short again, cut away. Had a runaway at pace. Hits the boundary.
Again, short and wide, and Luke Wright all over it. He smashed that so hard, square of the wicket. Russell providing him with the width, and on the top of the bounce, he's absolutely creamed that. It's fantastic batting. Poor fielding though, between the legs.
It's worked away nicely, just the single. Oh, they come back for the second. Make it easily. So runs coming quickly, too quickly. You watch the running right as quick as a flash. He looks for the second. Yep.
already on to 45. And the cut shot again, short and wide, and again right. Doesn't need a second invitation, this time just slightly behind square, but it's raced away.
I like the way he stands dead still, waits, doesn't commit forward, so if it's slightly short, his balance is just perfect, and they're loving it. Saw a little flash of Sir Vivian sitting there, he'd be loving that too. Just what he'd want to be saying to the change room, he's their mentor. He'd be saying, smack it.
A very, very dangerous batsman in T20 cricket. He scored 6 T20 centuries. And if you bowl full tosses on the legs to any batsman, let alone Luke Wright in red hot form, you're going to suffer. 4th boundary of the over.
Yep, 18 off the over so far, still one to come. And these two have taken the game away, really. As you said earlier on, it's from now it's pretty easy. It's just stick around. They've got to get wickets. But the deliveries that have been dealt out at the moment don't look like it. No run. Dot ball ends the over. 53 for no loss.
और कलंदर के जलवे के साथ साथ देखें क्रिकेट मैचेस लाइव मोबाइल
Spin left arm. Coloured. Can he pull something out the fire? Can he get 2 quick ones?
But I just got so far ahead of this game. So the spinner is on, Imran Khalid, left arm spinner. He liked the look of this wicket. Bowls a bit like Nawaz. Fires it in, bowls stump to stump. And straight away you can see spin. But the problem here is that Quetta can afford to have a few quiet overs because they're so far ahead of the game.
Watch Wright score the runs. He's going to want to get in the act as well. Don't be surprised you don't see him whilst down the track.
He's immensely talented Shehzad, the only Pakistani player to score centuries in all 3 formats. But off late, he's not been in great form and there's pressure on him, especially in the limited overs cricket where he's not justifying his selection in the Pakistan team.
Well, he's just chipped it straight back to Khalid. He stood there, he was going to turn it around the corner, changed his mind and got the leading edge. And the spinner's worked. Out he goes. Shehzad's gone for 11 off 9, 53 for 1. prospect. Kevin Peterson, to start off, loves the reverse sweep, loves to use his feet, powerful player, but he'll know the state of the game. They've got time. He's got time. And he can just sit back and take a good look what's going on.
Umpire saw it all, so amateurs are.
So much talent, Shazad. And this man in picture, how many runs has he scored in his career? All formats. So dangerous. He reads the game well. Vastly experienced.
United would want a double strike to get back, really get back into this game. They like Luke Wright here. He's really taken the game to United. The Gladiators would have taken this into the 5th over, 54 for the loss of 1. United definitely need a wicket.
See how this changed so quickly with the spin that's bowling. And 54 for 1.
Kevin Peterson is fresh from a campaign with the Melbourne Stars, and he played in the final, got 74 in the final, got 100 for them as well in the campaign. Oh, hello, nonchalantly done, just short of Andre Russell. And he and Luke Wright, of course, were teammates in the Melbourne Stars. And Rami's just looking at the way that Luke Wright bats, it's almost as if he's got a DVD of Brendan McCullum and he sat in on his nights off and watched McCullum and said to himself, I'm going to bat like him.
Yeah, he comes across as a guy who's extremely hyper. He runs frantically between the wickets. He's excellent in the field, took a blinder at point. Look at him surveying the field there. You know, he fidgety, but then he relaxes into a fine posture. And so good in this format, really. He's got so many angles to offer, and he seems to be in control. Right then, what have we got here? For Pakistan viewers, watch HBL PSL live on the official website, psl-t20.com, and app, and on YouTube.
The world can watch it on streaming on cricketgateway.com. Good information. Down the leg side, that'll be a reload.
I think Islamabad have picked the wrong side in a way, because they obviously did not understand the ingredients of this pitch. This pitch wanted spinners to attack batsmen on it, and Islamabad United only got 2 regular spinners. Right 42, and a lot of boundaries, a lot of yellows in that knock.
Well, he used the pace of Mohammad Irfan. He used it so well. Race has not got the pace that we saw from Mohammad Irfan, but the thing is, when Mohammad Irfan is, if he gets it wrong, if he gets the geometry wrong, and then he just disappears, because he gets angles, gets bounce, and Luke Wright certainly dealt with him. Pitching outside, leg stump.
Well, this in a way is not a bad start by a rookie fast bowler. Is the emerging player. And so, I mean, he's bowling to a guy who's batted so fluently, so well, 42 from 22, and he's bowled a couple of dots. Not a bad start at all.
Slower ball this time. Leg by. Well, this is a single header here tonight, and the fans, Friday, start of the weekend, big weekend in Dubai, and we'll have a double header here tomorrow. I think Kevin Peterson had a few holes of golf this morning. Got the shoulders going, got everything going. 6 overs gone, 58 for 1.
खुशियों में
He can ease into action as a result of a very sound platform that's been provided to Quetta Gladiators. Alright, these are the lucky guys at a vantage point in that important HBL box.
Now, Ramiz, you got the wrong colour hair to be in there. You've got to have green hair.
Or a green frill round the neck.
Imran Khalid, nice action, compact action. He owes his side something because he didn't bat terribly intelligently. Kevin Peterson's plundered runs in recent times, and century and a 74 in that final. The Melbourne Stars lost the final, of course. Sydney Thunder winning the Big Bash League. What massive crowds they had down there in Australia for that. A good crowd here tonight. Does he catch a crawl with that, or part of one? Does a fumble count, or does he ever take it cleanly? Catch a crawl, catch a 6 in the stands to share $100,000.
I think this league could be a good learning curve for some of the overseas professionals, especially against spin, because the ball will spin here in UAE conditions. So while they're here to add luster to the contest, but more than that, I think from an individual point of view, they'll be well served playing the PSL in UAE conditions, because this will be a trial by spin. And they've looked extremely fluent. I mean, you'd want to compare their progress with some of the local talent, and so far they've been a lot better.
Rambo, I've learned something tonight as well. You don't dial 911 for emergency in Pakistan. You dial 1122. And look at Misbah's number. He's got 22. He's got half of an emergency on there. He's got half the number.
Let's keep it simple. Dial 0 for operator, then ask for the emergency number.
Dial 0 for the operator and ask straight for Misbah.
But he's got to make it happen. I think his side is off to a poor bowling start here, because it just doesn't have the spinning resources available as the opponents had. It's 62 for 1.
अपनों खुशियों में कोई कमी ना आए।
क्रिकेट का दीवाना लोरी मुंडे बल्ले बल्ले 2020 खेडन चले ओ सारा ये जमाना माना क्रिकेट का दीवाना लोरी मुंडे बल्ले बल्ले 2020 खेडन चले हर बज लगे मेले कुड़ियां ते मुंडे आते केड़ा केड़ा साडे बल्ले आसे पासे उत्ते सारे लोग कहंदे सानू किस्मत दे सिकंदर सारी टीमां इको पासे पासे साडा पहला नंबर
Leg side. I quite like what Reis is trying to do here. He's literally spearing the ball in at the ankles. So he's not really going to get an LBW because more often than not he'll pitch outside leg stump. But what he's trying to do is stop them from swinging the arms to have a fairly free hit. Got a GoPro in the stands. We've got a GoPro. It's a fan's view. I tell you what, there's nowhere in this stadium that you don't get a good view of anywhere. Look at it. It's a wonderful piece of architecture. Again, he's looking at that leg stump. Peterson wants a second. He's going back for it. That's good running. You saw immediately the intention there from Kevin Peterson. He was going to put Mohammad Irfan. He saw it was Mohammad Irfan, and he knows that he's going to take a long time to get to the ball.
Yeah, he was marked. Irfan here took his time getting down. He's extremely tall, like the Burj here.
Just tell me what that was.
Burj Khalifa, the tallest building in the world.
Of course, it's right behind him.
No, this is pretty impressive from Reis. He's keeping it nice and simple. At times when you're young, you complicate things, especially in your mind. And it's not a cluttered approach. He's running in and doing the basics well here. Just trying to pitch the ball up, hit the pads on the middle and leg stump angle. None for 6 in 1.3. Pretty good.
It's pretty good as well because he's bowling to his field, so he's got a deep square there. He's got a man back and he's got a long on. Andre Russell was dealt with severely for his over. 18 from that one over. Luke Wright took an instant liking to Andre Russell's deliveries.
Got a sample of his own medicine. Really was collared in that over. You see, Quetta Gladiators can gladly do this. Just take a single, rotate the strike, take it easy, because shouldn't be in any kind of hurry to get over the line. 9 wickets in hand. The target is 129. They're halfway through. Kevin Peterson is out there. Then you've got the charismatic Wright on 45 from 28. They'd be pretty happy and satisfied. Viv's gang.
Into the over. 8 gone, 68 for 1.
अगर आप भी अपनी
extravagant shots, Luke Wright. Imran Khalid suffering this time.
Wonderful footwork. He's raising his back to the gallery because he's reached a lovely 50 here. He's in fact on 49, so the big board showing is 50, but he's good to go to his 50 on 49 from just 29, went back and crashed it past mid-wicket. Right, but you can coin as trigger happy. He's always looking for action. Very wristy, very quick on his feet.
There's still some turn here. That's a half century, and a very impressive, stylish half century from England's Luke Wright for the Quetta Gladiators. He's certainly driving the bus.
It's a very psychedelic truck.
50 from 31 balls. Oh, now then, that's worth a shout, isn't it? Yes, it is. Umpire says it's worth more than a shout. He's given Peterson LBW. And Kevin Peterson's weaknesses against left-arm spinners is evident here in Dubai.
Yeah, it was the arm delivery. I think he played for the spin. Would have gone to hit the stumps. He's gone early for 8 from 12, 73 for the loss of 2. Yeah, just a jerky way of playing the forward defensive shot, and yeah, it was good shot, very good shot, and a good decision by the umpire because he waited and then showing him the finger. Yeah, the ball came back with the arm, would have gone onto it. Oh, a good part of the middle stump, just about hitting the bails. He's pretty tall, Kevin Peterson, and that would have been the only issue in the mind, in his ears ringing when he raised that finger.
T20.
Well, if Quetta Gladiators win this match, it doesn't matter if this fella gets a first ball naught. He's already bowled 4 overs, 4 for 13, bowled quite beautifully. And he's coming in now with his side 73 for 2. Kevin Peterson has just gone. And Luke Wright is there on 50 from 31. Shane Watson hasn't had a bowl yet, but he's there at slip. Umpire judging Kevin Peterson to be out. There's a long stretch forward, a tall man.
New man in, and as a result we've got a man at short leg, and there's a slip in as well, so pressure being put here. This is good aggressive field set. Knows the call nice and early from the non-striker, which is good.
And a great piece of retrieving from Sam Billings.
Yeah, and he had his issues against spin. It was the arm delivery and just plotted his pad, and his bat was hidden behind the pads, and so he was given leg before wicket. As it turned out, it was a marginal issue. Would have gone on to hit the stumps, the top of the bails. 74 for the loss of 2.
सूरज दिखाता
summary. The Islamabad United 128 for 7. They were put into bat by Sarfraz Ahmed, the Gladiators captain, and Gladiators going well, 74 for 2. Now we're going to see Mohammad Irfan coming back into the attack. He was dealt with severely by Luke Wright, and this is something of a gamble, but he's got to bowl another spell at some stage, so may as well bowl it now. Mohammad Nawaz is the man on strike. Just wrapped him on the glove, on the handle, that did.
I was hoping that Sarfraz, the captain, would have been in at this stage, but it's the newcomer, Nawaz. But Luke Wright has stroked a wonderul 50. Stroke failed, beautiful batting through the offside. The footwork was great. The timing was exquisite, and the shot selection was perfect. Some big shots, some not so big shots, but clearly he was in top gear. Wonderful timing and quick on his feet. 2 big sixes, plenty of fours, plenty of areas where he worked the ball for 1s and 2s. So an extremely good innings, what we call a cool innings.
Now, is he going to take this attack, Mohammad Irfan, exactly the same way? Is he going to pick up where he left off from Mohammad Irfan?
It's a bright or colourful innings, cool innings as well.
Flicked and safe.
Not in great form, the tall bowler. In New Zealand also he was put away for plenty. Just not bowling at his usual pace. He'll bowl at an awkward length every now and then, but his consistency has gone missing just a wee bit. So Islamabad United need wickets, and so as a result now there's no slip in place. There's a short leg in because he gets the ball at an awkward height, so that's a good post to have. I was making the point that Sarfraz could have been an ideal player out there at this stage because he's busy at the crease, takes the pressure off his team, the way he bats, and a cameo from him at this stage really would have worked, but he's shadow practicing, he's limbering up, all padded up. The captain from Quetta Gladiators. Now that is the value that you get by having Viv in the dugout.
Slapped away through extra cover. Well, he's got the measure of Mohammad Irfan.
You know, Wilco, you've been a left-arm pacer yourself. I never liked this idea of a left-armer bowling around the stumps because it loses the natural angle and the craftiness that comes with it. So this is pretty straightforward for a guy who's in red-hot form, who's really in blistering touch. In the slot and driven handsomely.
It's been a very impressive innings, this from Luke Wright. He's announced himself in the